She's a sous chef, yeah. So she literally does all the pastry and bakes and cakes and all that sort of things. So yeah. She baked a cake for my birthday that I handed out slices to all my carers. Really? Well. So actually, if you see a post, they've said it's my cake that I'm eating, but it was actually a slice I'd cut, well, my mum had cut up for my carer with a fork on the plate. So if you go onto some of the hate pages, you'll see these pictures of like food. Most of it's things for my carers, but not all of it, because I will occasionally eat. It's against my doctor's advice, but I will occasionally have something, because not being funny, very occasionally, not being funny, like, sometimes you just want something, whatever it is, you face the consequences of eating it. My doctor's advised not to, but, you know, like, I'm a human being at the end of the day. Sometimes I just see something and I fancy it. And I think that's okay, because I've lived with an eating disorder. So I want to allow myself something if I actually want it nowadays, even though I'm going to be sick. I face that consequence, you get what I mean? It's still my choice. No one can take my human choices away from me. I normally do something like that more than like something. So I normally do something more that has a chance of draining out, yeah. But I'm not meant to. So yeah, that sounds funny, but you know, I'm a human being, so I'm not meant to have like anything apart from drinks. But I can have like, so I can have kind of like a frappe. That's the furthest that's considered okay, like Costa, but normally with a soya milk. So it's a little bit better, like less harsh on my tummy, but it drains out anyway, and normally without cream. But I kind of pushed the boat out at my birthday and made myself very poorly and had like half of a slice of brownie, and that was not a good idea. So yeah, I didn't touch the cake at all, and I'm gutted because it looks so good. I can literally show you a picture my mum sent me of the cake. Have a look. See the pictures. My mum was holding it, like, because it was my birthday recently. Gutted, like so gutted, but it's one of those things. I almost didn't want a birthday cake because of that reason. But okay, apparently I must have deleted the picture of it. So I can't find it. Sorry guys, sorry to disappoint. Must have deleted it, but yeah. I swear my mum sent it to me on WhatsApp, but I can't even remember. Son's birthday cake pre-order, bless you. See, the thing is, you say you end up eating everything. Like, when you have my stomach condition, you really wouldn't, because it, like, not be funny, I've been put off so much food just by how much I've vomited it up, because it's been a favourite food or a safe food, and then because it's come up so many times, it's just put me off completely. Do you get what I mean? So things that were favourite foods are definitely not anymore. Or things that were even safe foods are definitely not anymore, because they cause too much pain and too much vomiting. It's not worth it for me. But I'm also not anyone to try something new, because, not being funny, I'm autistic, so I kind of got, you know, safe foods that, yes, mostly veg, which is a given, and mostly fruit and veg. And because my gastroparesis has been so bad, I can't have fruit and veg, and I never really have much been able to, which is really bad. Apart from watermelon. Watermelon's the best, but without the pips in it. So the pips obviously aren't great, but obviously you pick the pips out. And I had watermelon, literally, the last time I had it was about 2.5 years ago, roughly. And my carer bought it for me. So I sat there with a spoon with half the watermelon. Obviously didn't eat all that, but it was enjoyable. But at that point I was allowed to eat some things as long as it was drainable. And because it's mostly fluid, it did drain out. You know what I mean? But yeah, obviously not the pips, because they're the bit that get stuck. Yeah, I'm the same. Obviously, I don't have IBS, but gastroparesis, I don't learn, but because it made me so poorly, I have learned. But then, yeah, I'm also bad. No, but because it did make me still really sick, and unfortunately, they're both tubes, lovely, and they're both different sorts of tubes. But okay, that's really quite nasty. Yeah, literally, kind of, to be honest. Almost like, yeah, you're traumatised by eating the food that it was. Sorry, I forgot to put my feed on. she's a sous chef, yeah. So